Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Today we are making mochi, and the mochi that we're making is going to be strawberry and mango flavored, and this mochi originates from Japan. So come with us while we show you how to make it.
Let's get into it. Okay, so first we're going to be measuring out 50 grams of the glutinous rice flour, and we're going to be putting it on the stove to heat it a little bit, just so whenever we put it in the recipe, some of the flour is a little bit thicker so it doesn't get sticky. Combining
Our first step.
a cup of the glutinous rice.
Glutinous.
Okay,
This is
guys.
what that means. So
Okay, guys, we're
first
going
step,
to be putting 1 cup of the glutinous rice flour in a pot over medium heat, as well as
our milk, which is going to be 1 cup of milk, and our sugar, which is going to be 1/4 cup of white sugar. So
get that.
let's make it happen.
1 cup of glutinous rice.
Yeah. And then
I can't draw it.
No,
Okay, so this is what the glutinous rice looks like. Sorry, the glutinous rice flour. I didn't expect that.
Okay.
We have to make this one really funny, okay?
If you guys are curious, glutinous rice has a high amylosidipin content, which is basically it's sort of like a starch that gives it a sticky and chewy texture. So if you're curious, basically this flour is that rice mixed with water.
1 cup of glutinous, nice angles, glutinous rice flour
Clean little workspace. Yeah.
in the pot. Next, we're gonna be adding our sugar.
And our 1 cup of milk.
So, wait, how much sugar?
I believe it's 1/4 cup.
I'd love if you checked to make sure.
Okay, I guess.
Okay, so now we're gonna add 1/4 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of milk. But that is the powder, so we're gonna be using this for liquids.
Okay.
Okay, so this is 1/4 cup sugar.
White sugar. And then we have our low fat milk here. No. Gonna give it a little shake. You never know. And then we have our 1 cup. This actually goes to 2 cups. Pretty cool. So we gotta be super careful, making sure we are only filling it to the 1 cup line. Okay. And as you can see, or maybe not. Okay, it doesn't really look like it is to the 1 cup line.
It looks like half a cup.
But look at this, it says 1 cup. I'll do a little splash.
Yeah, that's not 1 cup.
Bro, what is it?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. As you can see, it is 1 cup filled. So we're gonna add this to our glutinous flour and white sugar mixture. And so then that's gonna be
Over medium heat
over medium heat
for 5 minutes.
for 5 minutes. And then we're gonna set that aside.
Okay, so here's a little view of what's going on right now. We're just mixing it.
And then we actually just want to stir this until the mixture begins to thicken. And then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and continue mixing until it's smooth.
Alright, so we will see you guys when we're adding the butter. So
Hey guys, so
it is starting to thicken
about
up.
5
you can
10
see.
minutes.
So we're just gonna mix it just a little bit more, and then we're gonna add the butter in.
Yeah, because we want it to get like quite firm before we add the butter, because once we add the butter it's gonna soften it up again. So stay tuned. Okay guys, it's been a few more minutes and it's gotten a little firmer, so we are going to add our 2 tablespoons of butter.
Okay, so we're gonna add in 1 drop of pink food coloring. And we're mixing off heat now, just to make sure that the butter fully gets incorporated. Okay, so it is pretty incorporated right now, but it's kind of like hard to incorporate the food coloring because you were supposed to add it earlier. Yeah. But once we like knead it, once it's room temperature, it will get more incorporated and look better. Yeah. So we're gonna set this aside. Rosie, no sugar.
We're gonna let it cool.
Set it aside, and then we're gonna make the strawberry and sugar mixture.
And basically, we want it to cool until it's able for us to like knead it, and like we want to get to a texture where it's pretty thick, pretty stretchy. Yeah. We're gonna divide it.
How many strawberries do we need?
And then after that, we're gonna divide it into sections. And yeah. Okay. For our strawberry filling, we need 300 grams of strawberries is about 15 to 20 strawberries. So we are going to, in a pan over medium heat.
You don't like spaghetti?
Okay, we're gonna chop these into chunks, about 15 to 20, and we're gonna combine them really with sugar and lemon juice over medium heat.
No, but can you
and we're gonna let that simmer for 15 minutes.
Okay, so now we're cutting our strawberries up, and I think we're gonna do about 10 to 15 strawberries.
Okay guys, so now we are measuring out our strawberries, and so the recipe calls for 300 grams, which is about 1 1/4 cups of strawberries. So that's what we're gonna be measuring. We're gonna put it into our pan with our sugar and our water, and we're gonna let that simmer.
Okay, so now I'm putting in my 3 tablespoons. One. Alright, so now I'm gonna be adding 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then I'm going to bring it to a boil.
Look at
good recipe.
Our dough mixture, which has cooled off,
very great.
And we're going to knead this
and it has 18%
and divide it into sections with some cornstarch.
I get a baking pan so we can sprinkle some cornstarch over it to contain the mess.
So the texture that's supposed to be before you add the cornstarch is smooth and stretchy, which is perfect because that is exactly what it's looking like.
Alright, so I just put in the 1/2 cup of the cornstarch, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the strawberry mixture has come to a boil, as you can see. So we're going to lower it and put it to a simmer, and just let that sit for, wow, yeah, it's pretty sticky. Let that sit for
Should
how many
I put
minutes?
this in the cornstarch?
How many minutes? So that's it for?
15.
Okay, for 15 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer on for 15
Should I put this in the cornstarch?
Yeah, wait, let's get on. Okay, so now we're adding our kneaded dough to the cornstarch.
That's what it is.
Kneading it. And so I can't see.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
the strawberries are smelling really good.
This is more than a half. Go.
So
The strawberries are smelling really good. So this is all what we got going over here. Those are simmering.
Okay, I can take this
Okay, so we're gonna be mixing together our sugar and some heavy cream to make the filling.
0.8 of a cup. 3/4. 3/4. So it's 3/4 cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons sugar.
Okay, so I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of this heavy cream.
I feel like it's gonna be too like dry and they won't close. In the video they look pretty like moist.
Wait, how much sugar?
One more time. 2 tablespoons.
And then I'm gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of sugar.
And we gotta like dampen these a little.
Yeah, it's on the oven. So putting in 2 tablespoons, and then I'm going to whisk it until it gets into peaks. Okay, so now I'm gonna start mixing it up.
Okay guys, I'll give you a little update on everything that's going on in the kitchen right now. So we have our heavy cream and our sugar whipping up over there. Then we have our strawberries, which 2 minutes left on the simmer. Then we're gonna strain the liquid out, excess liquid, so it doesn't like leak out of our mochi. And we're gonna add it to the cream and we're gonna put it inside. This is what our mochis are looking like. Very cute. I really like them. I would say my favorite is probably this one, to be honest, but I think they all look pretty good. So if you guys are excited to see our end result.
And this is what it's looking like, so let's try it. Perfect time. That's really good.
And our strawberries are done simmering. So that is perfect.
2 methods of making mochi online. We decided to try both. So for this one, we tried our first method with the strawberries. And our next method, we're going to use mangoes for the filling. We're assembling it.
Woo! That was really yummy.
And then we will start the mango.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to do. We have like this ramekin. And we're going to put... Okay, so I'm kind of stretching it out a little bit in order to cover this.
And this way it'll be easier like for us to like put the
filling. So it's gonna be a lot easier to put the filling here. Let's see a lower angle. So
oh wow, this is getting pretty
see what's
thin.
going on.
Okay,
so like this.
And I'm gonna add a little dollop of whipped cream. We don't want too much because we don't want it to like overflow. I'm sure you guys understand that issue. So okay. Ready? Cheers.
It's
It's really good. Okay, wait.
That is really
That
good.
tastes really good. It's a little sticky. But if these were in the refrigerator for like 20 minutes, I think they'd genuinely be perfect.
Wow. Alright, I'm gonna fill the rest of this and put in the fridge, and then we can start our mango mochi.
Right, I'm adding a few more strawberries. So that
I'm combining 1.5 cups of glutinous rice. To be adding 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. I'm gonna add the 1/3 cup of cornstarch, and then I'm gonna add the 1/3 cup of sugar.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of milk, and we're gonna add some orange food coloring to get the mango-like color. And then whisk it all together. Here is what it's looking like so far. Not very appetizing, but once it gets all whisked together, it should look a lot better. Okay, so now it is all mixed together, and it does look very like watery, but now the like distinctive different thing for this one is instead of cooking it on the stove, we're gonna be putting it in the microwave with some cling wrap over it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more food coloring before we do that, just so it has a more vibrant orange color. Microwave for 2 minutes on high. So now I'm getting it out of the microwave, and we're gonna mix it really quickly and then put it in for another 2 minutes. Kind of see it. It looks pretty liquidy still, so let's mix it up. Oh, it's actually only liquidy in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna be cutting up the mango. First, I'm going to peel it though. Mochi from the microwave and knead it, and then we're going to put it on another tray with cornstarch and kind of do like a similar process with dividing the dough. And here is what our mochi dough is looking like. And I'm just gonna grab it. This one I will say is definitely, I feel like, a little bit stickier than the one from the strawberry recipe, which is enjoying. I mean, we use like basically the same ingredients except for this one. The cornstarch went in directly to the mixer, and in the strawberry one, it was only on the tray.
Right here. Ooh, sour. It's good. I'm gonna be separating. It's nice and warm. Our mango dough.
All right, guys. So we're going to finish the
Cheers.
mochi. Okay, so I'm now gonna put these mango mochis into the freezer with the strawberry ones. All right, guys, so we're here for the taste test. It's been in the freezer for about 15 minutes now, or the mango one's been in the freezer for about 15 minutes, and the strawberry one has been in there for about an hour. So, let's take it out and see what we've got going on. So here's the strawberry one, and here are the mango ones. So,
They feel nice.
and they're two different
firm.
recipes.
Yeah, so we will try them, rate them both on like flavor and also like recipes, which one we thought was better. I will say I like how these are pretty firm.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was okay.
Alright.
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Alright,
I
let's
like
go.
it better cold.
Me too.
I do think that this one is still a little bit too doughy.
Yeah, I agree. I think the dough is a little too thick.
Yeah, I think if we rolled it out a little bit more.
Yeah, it was
Put more
tricky though,
filling.
because like they were kind of falling apart when we made them thinner.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta make sure you have that balance. But I really like, because I feel like it needs like the strawberries. I would say make sure you have a good amount of strawberries. It's just the cream like a little too sweet. Okay, it's time for the mango. Now these are a little bit less firm, but that's just because they're in the freezer for. Cheers.
That's a lot thicker.
No, you're just thicker.
I just got a full bite of dough.
Here's what that bite is looking like, guys. Mine is thinner, personally. So. Oh yeah, yours does look pretty thick. Oh my gosh. I do really like the flavor on this though. That's what that's looking like. Strawberry one. There's a bit of dough there. Pretty thick on the dough. So, final thoughts, final ratings.
I kind of like the strawberry one more. I think the process of like the strawberry, making the strawberry syrup kind of like brings out the flavor a little bit
Yeah, I
more.
agree. It makes it
And like incorporates it.
Yeah,
So I like that.
me too.
So
Which one we said was like
But-
easier?
I think the microwave one was definitely easier.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind the microwave dough. I think it's just a little bit thick. And I wish it was, I think the dough could be a little bit sweeter
Yeah.
and thinner. But I feel like, honestly, like it did not take that long to like make this. Like it was a little bit messy, but I would not mind.
These ones are good. If you want to try. Kind of stuck to the
I wouldn't mind. Like I feel like I could make this in like 15 minutes, especially if you were gonna do like a more Americanized version and put ice cream in it.
Yeah.
Like making the dough is a pretty easy
Yeah.
process, and you just scoop the ice cream in.
For sure. If you were using ice cream, I think it'd definitely have to be firmer
Yeah.
dough. And like I think just perfecting like the thickness of the dough is probably the most important thing, because also that affects like with these you can kind of see like they're a little bit frozen too, but like it's kind of bursting out in some places. It's fine, but for appearances, you know. But I do really like both. I would give the strawberry one honestly like an 8. I would say it's pretty good. Maybe like a 7.6. The mango, I do really like the flavors of this one. I think I like the flavors of this better.
Yeah.
How would you rate this?
I think I would rate the strawberry probably like an 8.5.
Okay. Mango.
Mango, I think I like the mango like separately, like the flavor of the mango,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I really like the combo of the mango and the cream.
Valid.
And also like with the dough, I thought it was a lot, so I'd probably give it like a 7.3. But not that it's bad, I just like, like on our part, I just like don't really like mango mochi with like the fruit. I like mango ice cream mochi, but not really the fruit. But I did enjoy the strawberry one.
7.4. I think we did a good job, and I think these recipes are pretty like accessible.
Yep.
Like we did have to go to
We went to H Mart, which was not that bad. It was
Very
like
easy.
a 30-minute walk from our school.
Yeah.
So pretty accessible. So we got the mango, the strawberry, and the glutinous rice flour from there. And then we got some other ingredients.
No one is watching right now.
All right, if you've made it to this part of the video,
Comment
unicorn emoji and a fork and knife emoji.
and a mochi emoji. Anyway.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching.
We love you.
And
come back again. We'll be making something pretty special. And we love you guys. Stay awesome. We need a fan base name.
Yeah. Say awesome.
Annihilators. Annihilators. Yeah. That's it.
All right, stay awesome, annihilators.
Bye, guys.
Bye.